Calories 101. Calories are essentially just units of energy. So there's three types of calorie setups, and they're totally codependent on what your goal is. For one, you have a calorie deficit. This is typically for people who want to lose weight. An example of this would be if you were eating 2,000 calories a day, but then you were expending 2,500. That's going to put you in a 500 calorie deficit. Because of that, you will lose weight. There's also maintenance calories. That would look like you eating 2,000 calories a day and then you burning 2,000 calories a day. So it's the exact same amount, and thus it cancels each other out, and there's no change. Then you have what's known as a calorie surplus. This would be if you were eating 2,500 calories and then burning 2,000 only. This would mean you're in a 500 calorie surplus, and it would result in you slowly gaining weight. In addition to calories, we have these subsets of calories, which are essentially macros. If calories are the pie, macros are the slices of the pie. You have protein, you got carbs, and you got fats. Protein would be eggs, egg whites, fish, shellfish, chicken, things along those lines. So typically meat. Carbs would be things like rice, pasta, bread, beans, lentils. And then you have fats. Fats would be different types of oils, avocado, cheese, and eggs. All three macros play a pretty big role in not just your weight loss and fat loss journey, but also just in your day to day, how your body works. When it comes to protein, protein is critical for maintaining lean muscle mass and feeling satiated. Essentially, what this means is as you're aiming to lose fat, you want to hold on to your muscle and you also want to feel full. Protein helps with this. Carbs are a really easy way to fuel your body and give your body the energy that it needs. And they're also, they taste really good and they're totally fine in moderation. Fats, on the other hand, are a critical component of nutrient absorption, meaning they help you absorb the nutrients that you're eating, the food that you're eating. And they play a critical role in hormone production and brain health. So essentially just how your brain works, as well as your hormones, proper hormonal functioning, even like regulating your thyroid, is all due to fats. Each of them is a certain amount of calories. Carbs are 4 calories per gram, meaning 1 gram of carbohydrates is 4 calories. Protein, exact same thing. Fat is 9 calories per gram, which means it has the most calories out of all three of the macros. And then you have alcohol. Alcohol isn't really a macro, but it does contain calories. So alcohol is 7 calories per gram, and those alcohol calories add up. Now, I'm obviously going to be teaching you guys how to work alcohol into your days of eating and everything like that. This is not a program that focuses on elimination, but I just want you guys to know the alcohol calories definitely add up. Now, a big focus of what we're going to be doing is something that I call freedom tracking. So instead of the traditional track all three macros and have a calorie goal that you're hitting and a high protein goal that you're hitting, we're going to just focus on calories and protein. And instead of setting targets, exact targets like 1,900 calories and 115 grams of protein, we are going to be a little bit more flexible with it. We're going to have a calorie range, 1,800 to 2,000 would be the example of that. And then we're also going to have a protein minimum, so 100 grams minimally. Can you go over it? Absolutely. But it's a lot easier when you are setting the protein goal a little bit lower, but in a way that's still going to help you if you only hit that and you have a range with the calories. The reason why it works is because a calorie range eliminates the need to be perfect. Instead of I have to hit 1,900 right on the nose, you have 1,800 to 2,000 that you could hit, and that's still a great day. On top of that, you have a protein minimum. Instead of 1 gram per pound of body weight, like most programs, meaning I'm 200 pounds, I have to eat 200 grams of protein, which is super excessive, and there's no real reason for that. And it's very hard when you're in a calorie deficit. Instead, you'll have a protein minimum that's going to be pretty easy to hit. On top of that, you don't have to track all three macros. It's unnecessary. It's significantly more work than just having a protein and calorie goal or protein range or a protein minimum and a calorie range. And it just makes the process a lot more enjoyable, relaxed, and fun, which makes consistency easy, and consistency equals results.